Hey, how's it going, guys? It's that Blue Abarth here, and welcome back to another car review. And that's right, guys, I've got another car review lined up for you all. Now, as many of you will know, in the previous one, we did a 695 Competizione. It was brand spanking new, and well, we took it out for a test drive. That was pretty cool and all, and it was a decent car, don't get me wrong. I know I had a couple things to say about it, but overall, it's an Abarth, you can't go wrong. But today, I think we've got a car that's absolutely going to top it for sure. And, well, as you can see, this isn't your average Abarth. So I'm pretty excited. I don't want to waste any more time. We're going to get straight into it. So here it is. This is, well, you would think a Competizione. I mean, it fooled me for sure. I really thought this was a top of the line Competizione, but this is actually just a 145, guys, and that is crazy to me. Honestly, the amount of things that have been done to this, it's transformed it into a whole nother car, that is for sure. So, well, we're going to do like we always do and take a look around. So I'm not really sure where we're going to start, really. I think we'll do the back, really, because that's probably where a lot of things are going on for sure. Now, this is absolute eye candy. There is just so much to look at. I don't even know where to start first. I guess we'll start with the carbon, because this is a Kill All Chrome carbon kit, and I've been looking into one of these for a while, but obviously, as you guys know, I did the matte black accents on my car instead, which I really love. But this in person is absolutely fantastic. This looks so nice, and especially that white overlay for the badge, that is really cool. And as you can see, we've got quite a lot of stickers, so we'll try and get most of them in, but we'll also just try and get most of the actual proper big details. So I think we have to go over the exhaust. Now, when I heard this come in, it definitely didn't sound stock. Now, a lot of you will probably be able to know what that exhaust is if you're an Abarthisti or just, you know, dabble in the world of exhausts, because that, my friends, is a Bombardone. And I've got to say, it sounds so much better in person than it does on videos. Don't get me wrong, it does sound pretty good on video too, but seeing it and actually hearing it in person is a whole nother level, that is for sure. And it just makes this sound so much different than stock. And I've got to say, if you have an Abarth and you have the stock exhaust on it, what are you doing? Get it off, bin it, get rid of it, get a Bombardone, a Toyo, a Monza, anything, because it's definitely worth it. Now, with the rest of the diffuser down here, it's actually quite nice seeing a diffuser again. As you guys know, I have removed mine, but it is quite nice to see a full clean diffuser again, because hey, it's been a while. I actually forgot what it looked like on the back of this car, but it does look fantastic as always. And we've also got a little red scorpion attached to the honeycomb on the mesh there, which is really cool. I like that red stripe as well, that is proper sick. And the whole back end of this car is absolutely crazy. I mean, there's so much going on, but it's not overdone. Like, don't get me wrong, there is literally no part of this car that I do not like, if that makes sense. I'm hoping I said that right, but basically I really like this car from all angles. So we've got a little made in Italy sticker there and a little cherry sticker, along with tons of other stickers up here as well, and a little game of what's inside your car. We've also got ET sat there, which is a pretty cool addition. You know, he gets to see all of the cars being gapped when he puts the foot down. Also got some nice modified stickers there, and of course the K&N sticker, because hey, I think every Abarth has to have one of those. And we've also got this really cool little hand wash sticker there, which I have seen online, also as Abarth on the side of it. That looks really cool. I really dig that. Now, moving on to the side, I think obviously we'll go this way because it's a lot easier to talk about when we're at the side. And now, of course, the side profile of Abarth never displeases, or it never disappoints, that's for sure. I mean, the side profile of this is really cool. Now, obviously, the biggest thing that strikes out to you guys is, well, obviously, the Bowler B1s. And this is the first ever time I've seen a pair of bowlers like in person, and I've got to say, they are fantastic. Now, I believe these are the B1s. I know there are tons of different bowlers, but I'm pretty sure these are the B1s. You can correct me in the comments, guys, if I am wrong, because hey, I'm always loving to learn. But anyway, even if these aren't B1s, these are absolutely sick, especially white on white. I mean, I am a sucker for white on white, honestly. It does look really cool and complements as well. And I do like how the paint is slightly like a creamier white, and then we've got like a really standout poppy white. That just combines together really nicely. As for the rest of the wheel, we've also got a nice little bowler sticker here. So if this wheel wasn't insane enough, we also have a red sticker on top of it as well, with white bowler like outlined, which is really sick. And a nice little addition of a Lego brick for the cap, which is really, really sick. I didn't think that would work actually, so that's pretty cool to see. Now, as for the tyres, I'm not too sure what these are, but they do look pretty serious. I mean, they are dressed as well, which is really, really nice. I do like to do that myself. Really pops the wheel, and it looks fantastic. Now, obviously, mine does come with Pirelli P0 Neros, which are fantastic tyre, but I imagine these are just as good. I mean, if they're on bowlers, then it's got to be something serious, obviously. So moving on to the rest of the side of the car, we've also got, well, Team Heco wind deflectors. That is awesome to see. I think every Abarth sports those, but you can't blame them, really. I've also got some more stickers. I really, really like that Abarth Worldwide sticker. This is giving me ideas, guys, I've got to say. And, oh, I've only just noticed, I didn't see this. Another chrome, I don't know what I'm on about, carbon door handle. That's even better than chrome, that's for sure. And this is really tempting me. I think I might go for a kill all chrome kit, guys. What do you think? If you really think I should go for it, then leave a comment down below, because I'm really tempted. I mean, obviously we've got still chrome door handles on mine, which I don't mind for now, but it kind of looks out of place, like it shouldn't be there. So I'm either going to matte black it or get a carbon kit, one of the two. But hey, just let me know down below what you think. I almost got through half the video without stuttering. It's gonna happen. But of course, we've got a lovely red stripe as well. That is always awesome to see. And I think by the looks of it, that is stock. I mean, if it isn't, then it's been placed on perfectly and it looks fantastic. And we've also got a really, really nice little Ferrari parody badge there. I've seen tons of these on other Abarths myself, and I always love it. I really wanted to do it to mine, but obviously I kind of don't think I will now. I think I'm going to go with the race livery more than the street style stickers. But either way, really, really sick. And of course, again, we have got the other Bowler B1 too. Now, moving on to the front of the car, which is where most is going on, that's for sure. Now, you'll probably be quite overwhelmed by how much is here, and I was for sure. I mean, the owner opened the bonnet and I was like, whoa, that is a lot to cover. But I'll happily get through it. So starting off in the engine bay, as you can see, it's pretty similar to mine, but don't let it fool you guys, because this never reveals the whole story. So this actually is running around 190 brake horsepower. So that's pretty much almost near mine actually. So as you guys know, I run 210. So 190 is going to be just as quick and insane. And I love how clean and tidy these engine bays look. Always nice to see it. But of course, we've got these little additions of Lego covers as well, which I was really tempted to do. I think they look fantastic. I mean, just look at that. That looks really, really cool. And it looks like, you know, snug, and it fits in there well. It's not an obstruction. It just looks really, really good. Now we've also got a little Lego head there too. Overall, I just absolutely love it. And again, the K&N sticker on the engine cover. Gotta love a bit of that. Now, we also have a BMC pop-off filter, which I actually kind of DIY'd myself. I actually made my own version of this, which you can have a look at in one of the mods video on like, I don't know how many videos it was ago, but it's on one of those mod videos anyway. I basically made my own pop-off filter, and it works really, really well. So if you want to go see that, then just check the list of videos if you want to see how I did it. I've also got this really cool little Scorpion carbon sticker there, which looks really, really cool. And I'm struggling to like fit everything in. Like, there's so much popping out at me. It's like really hard to like find what to say next. But I've also got these really nice little red oil, and I think that's the coolant cover. That is really, really cool too. I really, really like that. Now, from the engine bay to the front bumper, of course, we're carrying on with the Kill All Chrome carbon style, which looks fantastic. And we've also got these little LED strips here, which look really, really cool. And the Italian flag on the three little, like, I don't know, poles? I don't really know what to call them. Just a vent piece, really, which looks really, really good. Private plate, love it. And white Abarth lettering, which, of course, if you guys have an Abarth, you need to get on this. Series 4 Abarths look fantastic with the text coloured in. And I also love this red stripe. I have always wanted to do that to mine, but of course, like I said, I'm going down the race route with my car, so I'm not really going to do it now, but it does look sick. And check that out. Saybelt toe strap. Now, I've actually got 2 more toe straps on the car now, which I will be reviewing in a future video. Maybe in a couple days I'll show you what those are like, and they are proper sick. But this one is actually fit in really, really snug, and it looks fantastic. And just the fact that it's Saybelt is even just way cooler as well. So there's also a sticker on the front of this bumper, which you guys may not be familiar with, and I'll give you a quick description of what that actually is. Now, this car is actually from a group named Link Street Demons, which I am actually a part of. Now, this is quite a local group actually, and pretty much it's like, well, your average car enthusiast group. Basically, every week or so there's a couple meets that's held in a couple locations, and we've got some awesome cars in that group. I'm actually really surprised at what like goodies are in that group. We've got like Duke Nismo RS's, there's a couple of Abarths, there's a GTI, there's a V6 Nova, which is just unheard of. That is absolutely insane. So if you guys have a car yourselves, I mean, this can be any car, they don't exclude anything or anyone. So if you have a car and you're interested in joining some you know, friendly people out for cruises and meets and stuff, then I'll put the Facebook page on the screen now so you guys can go visit that. I highly recommend it. I've been to a couple meets myself and they are really, really cool. Cool people, cool cars, and just overall a fantastic little group. So with that out of the way, let's move on to the rest of the car. So, a couple of things I want to go over actually as well before we actually look inside the car. Well, the fuel cap's here, and you guys know I have to do it. I mean, we've got a lovely little Scorpion there. Oh, that's all right. It doesn't matter. It's a stock fuel cap, but to be honest, does it really matter? I mean, take a step back, just look at how much is on this car. I don't think it matters at all, because you're going to be looking at all of this and not the fuel cap, so that doesn't matter. Now, another thing that I also wanted to mention was this really, really cool Abarth, I can never remember the name, window banner, that's it. It escaped me for a second there, guys, it always happens. But yeah, that really, really cool Abarth window banner, that looks real sick. And, well, it might be covered in the rain right now, but obviously British weather is against me, as always. But, you know, we'll try and get through it, because that's what I want to do for you guys. Got to get some content out, regardless of the weather. So, yeah, we've got this nice Italian stripe going across it as well, or the flag colours, and that looks fantastic. Now, as you can probably see through the windscreen, there's quite a lot going on in there. And, well, if you guys want to know what's going on, well, keep watching, because we're about to go inside to see what's happening on the inside of this absolute beast. I'll catch you back in a second. So here we are inside of the car, and just respect for the owner, I shall not sit inside the car, because obviously it's not my car, so I don't want to do stuff that may, you know, go against the owner. So I'll just stand outside it for now, because I think you guys can pretty much see everything in here, and it's very, very tidy and nice indeed. And it's been a while since I've seen the stock shifter, and I actually quite like it now that I've seen it for the second time. But obviously I love mine, especially with the Bride gear gator, but it is nice to see it again, especially in a nice clean shape like that. As for the rest of it, it's pretty much like mine, you know, with the nice, lovely split seats and the handbrake and the steering wheel and the digital instrument cluster, and of course the 4-inch touchscreen. Now, I'm unsure of what the year is of this car, but to me, I want to guess 17 plate maybe, because it looks quite modern. I mean, even if it's got mods on it, I do want to take a stab in the dark and say it's a 17 plate, though I could be wrong, but either way, it just looks sick regardless of the plate or year. And taking a look inside here, we've got this lovely white cream dashboard, which looks fantastic. I mean, you've got to love a white Abarth, because all the accents look amazing, and it just looks super, super nice. And, well, I'm just trying to pick out all the little things here, because there's so much going on. I absolutely love it. And as you can see, just on the dashboard there are some mini 500s, and I believe those are Hot Wheel 500s, as I've always wanted to collect those. I think they're absolutely sick. I've got one of them, but those ones are definitely even better. And as you can see in the middle of the dashboard there, we've got a very, very detailed Abarth model. That looks absolutely sick. As for the rest of it, we've got also another white cover for the steering wheel here, which looks really, really nice. I've got really shaky hands today, guys. I don't know what it is. It might be the excitement, or it might just be the rain. I'm not sure, but either way, sorry if the camera is a little bit shaky. We've had problems with that recently, but either way, in the back here, I think you can see that we've got the Abarth seatbelt covers, which it's actually cool to see them in the proper place, as probably you guys know already. If you haven't seen in the back, my seatbelt holders are actually on the rear seatbelts, because I couldn't get them to fit on the front ones. But it seems all you got to do is kind of just like scrunch them up and then get them into place, so then it works. But that looks really, really good. just open the seat here. Oh, yep. Like every Abarth, it's quite stiff, but just pushing that forward. We've got ET in the back again, which is, I'm quite surprised to see that, but hey, surprises are welcome. And he's repping a little like Hawaiian outfit there, which I'm absolutely digging that style, bro. And I believe that was when the Street Demons went to a modified nationals like show, which sadly I couldn't go to, but there are some pictures on that group if you want to see what's going on there. But yeah, pretty much that is the interior of this car as well, all wrapped up and done. So we'll see where we go from here, because hey, I've got a lot to say about this car. All right, everyone, we're going to get a start up and a bit of Bombardone action. So let's see how this goes. Wow. Okay, that is, I'm lost for words. That is insane. Now, I believe this is a Bombardone with a back box, but it's got a silencer delete, so that's probably explaining all the crazy noises that you're hearing, and that is just beyond my expectations. I didn't think a Bombardone sounded like that. That is crazy. Wow, lost for words, honestly. Yeah, so that's the Bombardone noise. That is fantastic. I mean, I have never revved my car that high, so maybe it does the same, but that is absolutely stonking. So hey, if you guys ever wanted to hear what a Bombardone sounds like, then there you go. I think you are definitely satisfied, because I am for sure. So yeah, I guess we'll move on to some more thoughts and opinions on the car, and yeah, then we'll outro the video. So I'll see you in a second. So after that insane display of just noise and sound, we'll give my final thoughts, because I mean, to be honest, I'm not an expert. I'm not a Matt Watson when reviewing cars, but I definitely like to have fun when doing them, and this is just a whole new level of Abarth for me. Like, I'm trying to take it in. I'm struggling right now. This thing is just insane, but I'll try and keep my composure and not get excited like a little kid in a candy shop, because honestly, I'm just like losing myself right now. But anyway, so final thoughts. So this car is pretty much just awesome. There's not much else to say about it, but I mean, the owner told me that this is a second car and he uses this for like daily activities, and that is exactly the point that I try to convey with every video on my car, that these are absolutely insane little beasts. You can use them for anything, and they don't sacrifice practicality, they don't sacrifice looks or anything like that. They are the perfect all-around car for family, for trips to shopping or anything like that. Even if you need to hold an entire audio setup, it's just perfect. And seeing what this car looks like, it really has got me thinking. Now obviously mine has gone for more of the Cadwell track weapons spec, of the race livery and stuff like that. But this is everything I envisioned when I started modifying my car, as this has gone for the perfect combination of street scene, modified, and well, performance car really. It's got everything combined in one. And I think the thing that really sets it off are these bowlers. Now, even if it was on stock wheels, I'd still be absolutely amazed with how it looks. But these bowlers are just the thing that really does it for me, especially with those little Lego caps as well. They're just fantastic, honestly. But overall, I think this car is just fantastic. And as an Abarthisti myself, with my own Abarth, I have to say that I just never get tired of an Abarth. I never get bored of it. It never gets old. It's just the most funnest? I don't know if that's even a word. That's how excited I am. But it's just the best car, honestly. Like, I know I might be sounding biased because I have one, but it's an experience you guys really need to get into. You really need to get to behind the wheel of an Abarth to experience it and know what it's like, because you're just missing out. This car is just a whole nother level, especially like I've said in previous videos. If you're wanting a car that's practical, really good on fuel, sounds amazing and looks the part, then an Abarth is just the best all-rounder. Like, I think it's the best hot hatch out there for sure, especially with the price that it's at. And I was right on the guesstimate. It is a 2017 car, and that's why I recommend going for those kind of year Abarths, like 2016, to 2018, I want to say, because you can have fun with them. You can modify them, you can do whatever you want without having to worry about ruining your new car or just like, well, just spending too much money. Because a brand new Abarth is, like you saw in the comp video, is £30,000. That's a lot of money. After that, you don't want to do anything to it and you don't want to spend any more money because, I mean, well, you'd just be too far in. I mean, look at the pair of them together. They just look right at home with each other, right little buddies, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So if you want to know what a modified Abarth looks like, then you're staring right at it, because overall, I think these are the perfect modifications to do to your Abarth. I mean, they're practical, they don't sacrifice anything, and they just make the car look absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's little touches, but you can go insane without ruining it. And I mean, especially with the carbon, the white, the red, it just all combines together to make a lovely flavour and a lovely car. So, I guess it's time for the outro, because I think if I keep talking, I'm just gonna go on for so long about how much I love this car. So I'll see you in a second. So everyone, that is everything for today's car review. Now, obviously, if it was a different car, we'd probably go a little bit more into it, like how does it drive, stuff like that. But because we've kind of got an Abarth ourselves and we've experienced so much of an Abarth, it would kind of be not a waste of time, but it would kind of be just like repeating myself and kind of already seeing the things that you probably have already watched. So pretty much the verdict, 11 out of 10. I mean, this car is, like I said, stonking, and the mods are crazy. And if you want to see this car yourself, then like I said, head over to Link Street Demons, follow the page, join up, and well, head to one of their meets, because hey, they have them all the time, and you'll get to see this, well, this and a lot of other really, really sick, dope cars. So if that's what you want to get into, then hey, take a visit, join up, and enjoy just the craziness. So that is pretty much everything for today, guys. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a crazy surprise, because I've been waiting days to do this and I've been so excited. I mean, I had a video planned for today, but I just ignored it. I didn't do it because I wanted to do this more. So if you want to see more car reviews in the future of anything at all, I've got some more coming up in the future. Might even have a certain Golf GTI on the channel soon enough. But hey, if you want to see that, stick around, because when that happens, it's going to be sick. So hit that bell, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the future, guys. Have a good one.